You're watching the Blueface and Chrisean Crazy in Love after show only on Damien After Dark. I'm so excited to have you here with me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Get subscribed and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a beat, okay? Next, I need you to like this video if you don't mind. That is your way of supporting the channel, and YouTube will share this video everywhere so other people like yourself can find it. And if you're feeling generous, you can donate to the channel by going down in the description box below this video, and that will give you more information and details on how you can donate using Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, or you can use Super Thanks, which is that's YouTube's way of you guys tipping us. Just be mindful that if you use Super Thanks, YouTube will take 50% of the money that you guys tip us creators, okay? Last but not least, join the conversation. I would love to hear what you have to say about this episode. Episode 6, right? Season 2, Episode 6, Blueface and Chrisean Crazy in Love. Now, Season 1 was only 6 episodes. So I thought this was going to be the last episode, but it looks like there's another. Maybe this season is 8 episodes. Maybe it's 10. I didn't even think we needed 6 episodes again. I didn't even think we needed another season, to be quite honest with you. This show was one and done, in my opinion. But believe it or not, there are a lot of people out there who watch this show and who genuinely enjoy this show. So if you're one of those people, I'm doing this after show and this recap just for you. Make sure you guys, like I said, chime in below if there's anything that you want to put into this conversation. Maybe there's something I'm not saying that I'm missing that you would like to incorporate into this. Let me know. So, first of all, first things first, let's start at the top of the episode. But let's talk about this. Is Chrisean really sitting up here on national television smoking weed with her pregnant belly out? I gotta take a puff on that one. Okay, so for those who didn't watch the episode yet, I got you. So this episode opens and they're at home, Blueface and Chrisean, they're at home, they're kicking it on the couch, and you just see smoke all in Chrisean's face, and she's talking about smoking the weed, and she's smoking weed, and her belly is exposed. Now listen, before y'all come at me, let me say this. I'm not judging Mama, okay? I'm not judging Mamacita one bit. Now, any doctor would probably tell you that smoking anything with your child is bad. Smoking anything with your child, they would not advise, right? However, and I'm not saying this makes it right. However, I know plenty of mothers who have smoked marijuana with their child and their child is just fine. I'm one of them, okay? Now, granted, like I said, y'all don't come on here attacking me talking about, oh, smoking, you're condoning smoking with your child. No, because I'm actually saying I can't believe Chrisean was up here on TV doing it. To me, that's the like, it's wrong, I guess, regardless, because the baby doesn't have a choice for what the mother is doing. However, there are a lot of benefits to marijuana. I mean, we use it medicinally all the time. The only thing about using it medicinally while pregnant is does this affect the child? You know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to get into all that. But I do know that a lot of pregnant women, they get what? Nauseous. They get sick. They throw up while they're pregnant. And my mother, being one, told me that when she was pregnant, the only thing that would cure her morning sickness and her nausea was to hit a joint. You know, not like she was burning down the house with me pregnant all day, every day. But if there were ever a moment where she was really sick with morning sickness, couldn't get out of bed, a little puff, it's not going to, y'all don't come after me, but I don't care. It's not going to hurt the child. A little puff pass here and there is not going to hurt a child. Now, if there may be effects. If y'all want to come on here and school me, go ahead. There may be, I'm sure there are effects to long-term marijuana use. I don't know if it would be the same as smoking tobacco, but I would doubt it because marijuana is a lot safer. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation we can get into later. My biggest thing is I'm shocked Chrisean would do this on camera, okay? It's like, I'm so shocked you're going to get your baby took. Chrisean, what is wrong with you? Now, I know California is liberal and a laid back state, but I don't think they're that laid back to where if you failed, I don't know, maybe they are since marijuana is legal there. Do I have anybody from California? One of my loyal followers for a while, Lori, you're from California. If you're watching, chime in and let me know. If a woman, let's say a woman has a medical marijuana card and she's prescribed marijuana, she gets pregnant and she still smokes this marijuana, and let's say for some reason she has to take a drug test, or a doctor suspects that she's on drugs, whether it's marijuana or whatever, and the doctor drug tests the mother and the mother fails for pot. In California, in the state of California, is that held against the mother? Will the child be put into child protective custody, the Department of Human Resources, whatever it is out there in California? Somebody let me know, because I'm curious to know. She's sitting up here on national TV, belly bare out, chiefing and chonging. If I was gonna smoke weed while pregnant, ain't nobody gonna see it, okay? It's gonna be between me, the Lord, and my child. Now, Blueface is getting ready to head to Las Vegas to fight in a boxing match against Floyd Mayweather. And I'm like, is Blueface a boxer now? This is the second time we've seen him do a boxing match on this season. Like, it's been 6 episodes, and we've already seen him do 2 boxing matches. I'm going to be quite honest, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see him boxing. If I wanted to watch that, I would watch UFC. We watch Zeus for, like, a totally different reason, but I don't know why Zeus has this hard-on when it comes to boxing. I mean, they aired a Floyd Mayweather match on their, on the Zeus Network app that you could watch, and it was, like, pay-per-view, and you had to pay, like, $100 to watch it. Like, no shade, Zeus, I love y'all, but your target and your demographic is not those who watch boxing. And that's my thing, like, y'all should know what your target and your demographic is. Your target and your demographic is typically 18 to 49-year-old gay males and females. If you want to get even more particular, gay black males, gay black females, not gay black females, black females, if we want to get more specific with demographic. But what I'm getting to is, what is it with the boxing? We don't care. Do y'all care at home? Let me know. Do y'all want to see this boxing shit? Because I just really don't give a fuck. I did think it was interesting that he was fighting Floyd Mayweather, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't Floyd Mayweather, like, he's never lost a fight in his career, right? And so am I expecting to believe that Blueface, of all people, with hardly no boxing experience, is going to come along and just wipe Floyd Mayweather out, who's never lost a match? I don't know how I feel about that. What did y'all think about Chrisean's look? Did y'all see what Chrisean wore to the boxing match? I actually liked her look with the baby blue thigh-high white striped Balenciaga boots, and then she had on, like, the little bra and the little white short set and the jacket. I probably would have done something different with the bra and the shorts. I don't know. I don't know. I get she wanted to expose her pregnant belly because Rihanna's got all the girls wanting to show off their pregnancy bellies. I get that. I probably would have worn, like, either like a white dress with it, or a blue dress the same color as the boots, and then a little jacket for a different color. But I liked it. Now, they get to the boxing ring, and we see Blue practicing in the ring with the coach, or the trainer, and Chrisean is on the side of the ring, in the ring on the side, and she's, pouring water in Blueface's mouth when he gets thirsty. She's being a little cheerleader on the side, and it's like, these are the moments that I can see that when they care about each other, little moments like this, where she's there cheering him on the sideline, and she's making sure he got his water, and he's hydrated, and he's cooled off, and all. Those are the moments that I see, like, the very few moments that I see where there's some sort of love between those two. But then I go back to the lie detector test and the Chrisean cheating, while she's pregnant, and just the toxicity and the fighting and the physical abuse and the emotional abuse and all of it. And I'm like, all that outweighs these good little moments that we see. So I don't think we'll ever see these two genuinely being happy together, but it is nice to see these little nuggets of happiness every now and then, because we don't see much of it. Now, Rock gets out of the ring and lets Blueface continue training, and she goes and sits by her friend that's in her entourage, because any Zeus show's got a big ass entourage going everywhere with them. So she's talking to her friend, and she says there's a chick that's helping with the training. Y'all probably saw her. She was the one in the ring that was, how when they do boxing, they hold up those things. One person's holding up these things on their hand, and the other person's punching them. Well, it was a female trainer that was working with Blue. And Rock goes and tells her friend that she's not feeling her. And she says, I'm trying to be polite, but I'm fixing to fight shawty. And I had to rewind it, because I'm like, I didn't know why Rock had a problem with this female trainer, other than her being female and having a fat ass, because the girl had a thick booty. So I'm like, what is the problem, Chrisean? Where did that come from? Like, you want to fight shawty all of a sudden, but we as the viewers, we saw no footage of the girl being passive-aggressive, saying anything rude to you guys. Now, it could have happened. I'm not saying the woman wasn't being rude and that Zeus just didn't, or they just edited it out. But from what we seen, I didn't see any issues. So I'm like, is this just Chrisean's insecurity? As in, she's mad that there's a female trainer that's actually, pretty and got this ass? And, like, I don't know. I just thought for a second that maybe Rock was feeling a little bit threatened. What do you think? Do you guys feel like Rock was threatened by the female trainer? Or do you think there was something that Zeus was not showing us that kind of rubbed Chrisean the wrong way? Now, then she mocks, then Chrisean mocks the male trainer. So there's a middle-aged man there who is training Blueface. Looks like he's probably in his early 50s, maybe late 40s, but I'll probably say early 50s. And she mocks the male trainer because the trainer was doing what trainers do, pretty much. Try to pep you up, encourage you. Come on, get your gloves on. Let's go. Let's get ready. Get your blood pumping, that kind of thing. That's kind of how the guy was talking to Blueface. So Chrisean was like, I don't know why he's talking to my daddy like that. I don't know why he's acting like that. Bro, he just got up and drank a fifth of Henny at 5 a.m. Like, trying to justify or trying to give Blue an excuse to not be prepared, to not get in the ring, to not listen to these trainers. I mean, he's wanting to fight. He's fighting Floyd Mayweather, right? Blueface doesn't have much experience boxing at all. Maybe he, needs to take this training serious. But Chrisean over here is taking every little thing that they say in personal. And even at one point, the male trainer said, I'm just picking with you. He was, he wasn't doing anything that warranted Rock being a sourpuss in the corner. And then saying, like, damn, he just got up at 5 a.m. and had Henny. First of all, if you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather, why are you drinking Henny at 5 a.m. the day of? How unprofessional is that? Like, really? Come on now. This is what you signed up for when you sign up for boxing. Now, Rock is venting. Chrisean's venting to her friend that's there with her while Blueface is training. And she says that Blue wants her to stay at home when this baby is born. And he doesn't want her on the road. And he also says that she is trying to compete with him, which I find so odd, because if I heard a man tell his woman that she was trying to compete with him, I would question whether you were sus or not. Because why should you, the word competition even be in the same sentence as you and your girl? And it further proves my theory and my opinion that Blueface has this resentment and jealousy towards Rock, that her career has catapulted, that she was this overnight reality star sensation when she did Baddies. And yes, she did get some clout and fame from Blue Girls Club that was on OnlyFans, which is where she originally was found and known. But let's not act like Baddies South did not put her on the map. Nobody knew who Chrisean was before Baddies South, besides the 100 of you that watched Blue Girls Club, okay? The rest of us were introduced to Chrisean through Baddies South. And I don't think Blue was expecting her career to go the way that it went. And whether you like Chrisean or not, because listen, she gets on my nerves, so I get it for those that don't. But whether you like her or not, she's authentically and unapologetically herself 100% of the time. And that's why she's been so successful, because these young girls that watch her and look up to her, unfortunately, and relate to her, they can see it. They see the authenticity. They see this girl that's like, damn, she's like me. She's crazy over her boyfriend. She gets her man tattooed on her too. She fights too. Oh, she got a missing front tooth like me. Like, for them roughneck girls out there, and for the girls who want to be roughneck girls but are too scared to be, Chrisean is that girl they look up to. Like I said, whether you like her or not. And I don't think Blueface likes it. I don't think he likes that her song It's a Vibe did well. I don't think he likes the fact that she makes $20,000 a night at club appearances. I think he wants her to just stand behind him like the woman usually is used to doing in the past. And he doesn't want her working. He wants her just being at home, pregnant, barefoot, cooking him breakfast. Why else are you worried about her competing with you? That's your whole baby's mama. That's your girlfriend. That's your maybe future wife. Why are you worried about competing with her? It makes no sense to me. If I was a female and my man told me that we're competing, I would leave his ass so quick. I would leave his ass so quick. Chrisean says she can make $20,000 in an hour off of her name doing club appearances. But he doesn't want her doing it. Of course not. He doesn't want her making more money than him. He doesn't want her out here in the clubs. And I get it with her being pregnant. He doesn't really want her in the clubs. But I mean, as long as she's not drinking and partying, just show up. Hey, y'all, it's me, Chrisean. Take a few pictures, look cute, and then go home. Now, she also says he doesn't want her to do Baddies East either. But she's talking about how, this could be good. This is good money for her. She's doing this for her and her child. Now, this is the one time that I can agree with Blueface on this situation. If I was a straight male who had a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance or whatever, and she was pregnant, 5-6 months pregnant, and was getting ready to go on a show like Bad Girls Club or Baddies, I would be totally against it too. Because now you're thinking about all the what ifs and all the things that could happen. What if she gets punched in the stomach? What if she falls? What if somebody gets drunk and does X, Y, and Z? All these extra things come into play that she wouldn't have to worry about if she wasn't on Baddies. And it's not even about the money at this point, because Chrisean, it's not like you have to do Baddies. You could stay home with the kid for the first few months, get into a routine. You could do that, because you guys, I'm sure you still have, Blue could be out here working. He could be bringing home the money for y'all. And I'm sure you've got enough money where you can afford to take off for a few months. And the child needs it. I don't know why Chrisean feels like she has to be out here on the road with a newborn baby. That's not stable. That's not good to have a newborn baby on the road while y'all are going to clubs every night, filming TV shows, drinking, smoking weed, fucking. Like, no. It's not the right environment. So I stand by Blueface on that. I do. I don't stand by him on much. But that I do. Like, she does not need... Now, granted, Chrisean is grown. and she can do what she wants. But you are in a partnership with this man, and y'all have a baby together. So his opinion does matter. He helped create that child with you. His opinion should matter on, what she's, the decisions they make while she's pregnant. Yes, it's her body. Yes, she should be able to do what she wants to do. But you got to put the father in consideration too. And that's going to make a lot of people mad, but it's the truth. Especially if the father is present. If the father is going to be there, if the father is going to step up and support financially and support mentally, physically, emotionally, even though he ain't the best boyfriend. If he's going to be there, you got to take his opinion into consideration. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Chrisean should do what she wants, go on Baddies, do these club appearances, which we know that she ended up doing because they're filming Baddies right now? Or do y'all agree with Blueface? Do y'all think she should just chill at home for the first little bit and not be on the road, not be in the clubs? To me, it's common sense. I mean, let's take reality TV and celebrity away from it. Do you see any other pregnant women in the club? Do you see any other pregnant women out here, popping bottles, partying? And I know it's different circumstances. I know Chrisean's circumstances are different, but come on, like I said, it's time to take a chill pill, Rock. Like, you can do whatever side, like, not to say that Chrisean can't work. Do all the side projects you want. Instagram from home. Do sponsored posts from home. Make money that way. Start a YouTube channel. So many different ways you can make money without having to go on Baddies. Now, speaking of Baddies, while talking to her friend, Chrisean is defending her decision to go on Baddies when it comes to her safety, because she says in her Baddies contract, it says that if anyone hits her, they owe her X, Y, and Z. She didn't go into details of what they owe, but I thought that was interesting that they put that in her contract. But I guess first of all, they shouldn't have allowed her on the show pregnant to begin with. But I guess this is Zeus's way of trying to cover their ass in case Chrisean gets hurt or someone puts their hands on her. They have in her contract that they owe her. She just said they owe her, so I'm assuming that she can sue them, or maybe she can take their check. I don't know what she can do, but let's face it. Chrisean is one of the faces of Zeus. She's one of their cash cows. They're going to invest in her. They're going to give her what she wants, regardless if you like her or not. I'm stating facts, because sometimes people come under these videos talking about, I don't like her. That's fine. There's a lot of people I don't like either, and there's times where I don't like Chrisean, but we're stating facts here. She's one of the Chrisean, Natalie, Jocelyn. That's the three faces, the Charlie's Angels of Zeus, the Destiny's Child of Zeus. Those are the faces they push the most and they pump the most, because those are the money makers. What do y'all think about Chrisean having this in her contract that if anyone hits her, they owe her? Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. She's got to, if she's gonna do this show pregnant, it's smart to do these different clauses in her contract, these stipulations. Like, I'm gonna do this, but if anybody does some stupid shit while I'm pregnant, there's gonna be hell to pay. Now, Blueface and Floyd Mayweather start their little fights, their little boxing match. And I was actually surprised because Blue was getting a lot more licks in than I thought he would. And then I'm thinking, I think Floyd took it easy on him at first. And then towards the end, Floyd kind of went in. If you notice, he went in on him. And would any of y'all, okay, say you were Blueface and you were in the ring boxing, would y'all would have been annoyed if you were Blue and Chrisean was constantly, like, because she just constantly kept yelling stuff like, this way, babe, daddy, over here, move, daddy, move around, daddy, get back, daddy, move, like, just saying little shit that I feel like if it was me and I had been in the ring, it would have distracted me. I would have had to been like, shh, I know you trying to be supportive, but shh, daddy boxing right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she just needed to chill for a moment. I know she's wanting to be a supportive girlfriend or whatever, but it was just coming off a little annoying. And if it's one advantage though in this fight with Blueface and Floyd, if it's one advantage that he has that I can speak for, being a tall man, because Blueface is tall like me. If y'all ain't noticed, he's every bit of 6'2", 6'3". I'm 6'2", and the good thing about being tall is that we got these long fucking Pinocchio arms. You see this? Look at this arm. So when you got this long arm, that just means wider and longer, you know, just swing on them hoes. If I had to. I don't be fighting like that. I've maybe been in 3 fights my whole life, 3-4 fights my whole life, so I really don't be fighting like that. Don't let me get up here and gas y'all up like I'm a fighter. Now next week we will get the results of the DNA test. If you don't remember, a few episodes ago, Chrisean got a DNA test because Blueface is questioning whether or not this child that she's pregnant with is his. So next week we will get to see the results of that. I have a feeling that he is the father, or do y'all think they would still be together if he was not the father? If the results came back and said he was not, do y'all think they would still be together? Because part of me does. They're so toxic and up and down. I think they would still be together if she had a child outside of him. I really, really do. And I mean, after the DNA test results next week, it's time for this show to be over. It's time to wrap it up, Zeus. We've seen all that we can see. What else? Is there anything else we need to see? I mean, because Chrisean, I was going to say her give birth to the child, but she hasn't given birth in present day yet. So I doubt we're going to see that on the show. Unless she gives birth like tomorrow and then they film it and add it to the season last minute. I don't know. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode. What did you think about the boxing match between Floyd Mayweather and Blueface? Also, I want to know what you guys thought about Chrisean going on Baddies while pregnant. And also, what do you think about Chrisean smoking weed while pregnant? Do you think that's wrong for her to do? Or do you think it's just wrong for her to do on camera? Let me know in the comments below all your thoughts and opinions. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a beat. Last but not least, I want you to hit that subscribe button, or not that subscribe button, I'm sorry, that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button and like this video. That is your way of supporting the channel. If you want to go a little bit further in support, you can donate to the channel. In the description box below this video, there will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in to another Chrisean and Blueface after show. If you want to check out the Jocelyn's Cabaret after show, it is uploaded right now on my channel. Go check that out. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.